Welcome back. I'm Tonya from Tonya's Witchy Kitchen. How are you doing today? I'm not too bad. Hoping to get this video out on time. Have you been to the store lately? I don't do a lot of shopping, so I had to go to town and walked into the store, and the whole front display, the whole front of the store, is school supplies. What happened to all the summer stuff? The goggles, the life jackets, the floaties, they're gone. It's only mid-July, people. And what did they do? It's like the 4th of July end is gone, and boom, here comes the school supplies. What the heck? I'm not ready for school. I haven't even soaked up summer yet. I'm not ready for it. And then in the mail, you get the letter from the school, fill out the form for reduced lunches or busing or, and I'm just like, no, it's July, people. I'm not ready for this. Is there anybody else who feels like this summer has just flown by and we're already halfway through July and I'm just like, oh crap. Not ready for it. But anyway, this video was actually videoed. It's footage from last fall. Never put it out. It kind of got shoved to the side and shoved to the side and shoved to the side. And I was like, well, you know what? This is a great time to bring this video out. It's actually about this bar right here. Yeah. So, yeah. Hopefully I will get these videos a little more organized and rolling out on time instead of last minute and end of the week. And thanks for putting up with me. But anyway, we will get to this little video in 3 things. Dream big, be true to you, you are worth it, and we'll go check out this video. Okay, I'm going to explain this really quick. So I have all my oils and all my lye water separate, and I'm only going to mix a small part of them. So I did remeasure my lye water just to make sure I was specific on this, and I just divided everything by 4 because that's what I needed. So this is 1/4 of my batch of oils and 1/4 of my batch of lye solution and 1/4 of the fragrance oil. Okay? And I'm going to mix it up and divide and all that, because I need it to, when I pour this small part here, I need it to set up fairly solid before going on to the next layer. And if I would mix everything at the same time, it would not be fluid by the time I got back to it. And there's different ways to do this. Some people will just be like, I need this many ounces and put it into the calculator. But I wasn't exactly, I just knew it was 1/4 of the batch, because I need another 1/4 and then I need 1/2, which you'll see. Okay. So, but when you do this, make sure you're exact, because, I mean, it is super fatted, so there's some leeway there, but okay. As for the soap, I don't know. I don't know. I had an awesome plan. I was watching Mrs. Soap and Clay, and she did this cute okapi bar. We saw one of those in the zoo. They kind of look like a horse and a zebra because they have stripes on their legs, but the top is solid. Really cute. It was really cool to see them. And her bar was adorable, and I was like, oh, I can use that, just part of it, the technique, to do this, right? I mean, I had this thought process. So my colors are right here. It's King Tut Gold by Mad Micah's and my Red Obsession, I think, from Nurture Soaps. I think that's the red. And I specifically chose, and then there's a purple in here, the red and the purple, because my son's chaps are red and purple. Okay. I just thought, well, if I add a little gold, just to give it some bling, I mean, it's not going to be gold, but, you get what I'm saying. His new ones are the red and the purple. And the first time I saw them, I thought they were kind of girly. Don't tell him I said that. But when he rides, they're really stellar. Like, they're not girly at all. They are pretty damn fine looking when he rides. So, and I guess that's the point, because, you know, they don't wear their chaps when they practice. It's just for performance. But, so basically this is a thin lines pour. Mrs. Soap and Clay called it a tagger stripe. I've seen other people call it thin lines pour. There's so much soap jargon, I can't keep it all straight. But basically, pouring, go down the side of the mold, down the wall of the mold, back and forth, you know, once, twice with each color, and just keep going and layering that soap in there so that it comes and sets up at an angle. That is my process. I did. There was a level. I was just making sure that it kind of sat up, you know, that it was close to where I wanted it to be. I've never done one so specific, and it took so long to do. The batter was really fluid, which was super awesome. I was barely at emulsion. I mean, felt I was at emulsion, but just barely past emulsion before I added my colors. But, you know, I'm really happy with this recipe. It's, you know, not what I did for the butterfly swirl or the teardrop, and, you know, so it's becoming one of my favorite recipes to do, I guess. Which is good, because I really need to condense and simplify my recipes. Yeah, you don't even know the mess I have going on there. It is such a thing. Oh, okay. So, yeah, this is all I did. Back and forth. With my lines. And then it has to set up. I mean, I did dishes. I finished my yogurt. I played some games on the phone. Nope. So that's all I did. And then let it set up. Okay, and the second part of the pour. Let's count the mistakes. Number 1, I mixed up my red and my gold first. Yep. Number 2, because I should have done the purple, because that was the next layer. Number 2, I put my micas in the wrong container. See there, I have the red. That's in the rest of the gold batter. And I put the gold mica in the rest of the red batter, which caused problems even in a little bit. But to mix those micas, if those colors come out the same as the first 2 layers, the 2 stripes, I'll be amazed, because you know, you can already see it's like it's not quite that gold. It's almost an orangey gold, if that's a word, you know. So, that was dumb. I can't believe I did that. Cannot believe I did that. And then, do you see my oils there? Okay, I'm adding the rest of my lye solution to the rest of my oils. Okay, this is my 50% one. I had the clay in there. Yeah, I put my clay in my oils, and I forgot to mix it up to start with. So all the clay ended up in the purple color. No red, no gold, which is probably part of the reason it stayed so fluid. It also helped the purple get thicker, but still, I mean, I know there's worse things, right? It's just too busy of a soap. Too many things to think about. And I tried writing everything down, like my steps and all that, but yeah. So I did beat the purple extra, because I did need it to be thick. okay? And I'm leaving my mold at a slant because I want to pour the purple in and pray it sets up quick while my red and my gold don't set up, because I need to still pour those with a thin line. So I smoothed it out, which was a smart thing to do, and then I had too much purple batter that I wasn't sure I could get in there in a nice slant, so what do? I just put it there. That made perfect sense, didn't it? That was stupid. I should have smoothed it out. There's another mistake. So then I started pouring my my red and my gold, and I had chunky red with red with gold chunks and gold with red chunks, because I didn't mix the batter in well enough from the little bit that I had left in. Great. This thing's going to be really interesting to cut. I am not going to do this again. I'm going to simplify this bar. Seriously. Simplify it. It's just too busy. Just too busy. So if you get over to a chance to see or check out soapandclay.com, where Mrs. Soap and Clay hangs out, and her okapi bar, it's super cute. And she's super awesome. Like, I am chopped liver to her sirloin steak. Seriously, if you find her, you'll probably quit watching me, because she is just that awesome. And I'm not putting myself down. Like, she is just that amazing, right? Like, it's going to be amazing to cut this bar open and see what the heck is inside of it. Oof. Yeah. And then watch what I do at the top. What do I do? I start putting polka dots. Polka dots, guys. You know what you do with polka dots? You take a skewer and you go through them and you make little hearts. Thankfully, I came to my senses and I just skewered it. And actually, I didn't record what else I did to it. So when we go to cut it, you'll see what else I did to the top. Won't that be all interesting and fun? Okay, and there's some fragrance notes that it supposedly is. I'm sorry, this is not a good look for a new cowboy soap. Although my son would wear pink. He actually does wear pink. More of the brighter neon pinks. But, oh my gosh, this is good that like it can be for anybody. The purple turned out fine. The red and the gold did not seep up well. So, if I do this again, it'll have to be trial by fire for the red. Maybe I'll just do it purple and the red. What do you think? And just do the zigzag and then the diagonal. And yeah, I don't know. I got to change the colors, but it's a pretty soap right now. Oh my gosh. I don't know what I'm going to call it, you guys. You got any names? Anybody got a good name for this? And it's a little soft. It was really soft, which was interesting. But, yeah, it was giving me problems because it was so soft. So, have to leave it set and then go back to it. Now, that's where I didn't smooth out the top. You see that purple should be smooth, and remember I dumped some on there, and yep, that's what it is. Oh, these are just funny. Oh, those are funny. Oh, those are crazy. Yeah, definitely one you probably won't see on YouTube ever again. Looks like a submarine. Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, they won't be yeah, we can do that with it, sure. Looks like Simba's rock, doesn't it? Oh, man. But there you have it. I got no name for it. And as always, I hope you had a good time. Thank you for stopping by. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.